Okay, folks, we're going to do another video here that should help you in life. You know, it surprises, well, it doesn't surprise me. It's one of those things where the last two videos I did will help people, will actually help people in life. But they'd rather not listen, they'd rather not watch it, they'd rather not anything because, well, gosh, they're so smart, they can just navigate life themselves and pay attorneys and people a lot of money to screw them over good. So you can take care of this stuff yourself, save yourself a lot of money, and probably put some money in your pocket if you really wanted to. Now this goes directly to attorneys, bar grievances. Remember, if you want to bar grieve an attorney, by God, just get online, type it in, bar grievances, and it'll probably give you a list of stuff. You can go right to the bar itself, and it'll give you a list of things that you could bar grievance lawyers for. And you'd be surprised what you could bar grievance for. The reason I bring this up is you can not only bar grieve your attorney, but you can bar grieve the other attorney. That's right. You got an attorney that comes at you, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'll sue those people. I'll go after them. He comes at you, writes you a letter, does something, bar grieve him. And keep bar grieving him for stuff. Because, again, you're playing politics. Why? Every time you bar grieve him, his insurance rates go up. Oh, yeah. You might bar grieve him one time, and his insurance rate, instead of like $20,000 or $30,000 a year he's paying in insurance, it might go to, I don't know, double. Might go to 40, 60,000 a year. And that lasts for years. It doesn't just, well, it's not what you do it for a year. No. It lasts. And the same thing. He gets enough bar grievance against him, they could drop his insurance. Now suddenly, man, he can't practice law, he doesn't have insurance. That law degree, well, he might be become a legal aid or something, but he can't practice law because he doesn't have insurance. Malpractice insurance. Could you be surprised what you could bar grieve attorneys for? See, and listen, this is important how you do it. Don't throw everything in the kitchen sink in a bar grievance, in one bar grievance. Do not do that. They count that as, and it is, one bar grievance. You pick one thing out of a list that he's done and write that up as a bar grievance. One thing. Don't bring any other bullshit into it, nothing else, just one thing. All right? Wait a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and then bar grieve him again on another matter, another subject. And that is another bar grievance. Now you have two separate bar grievances. Do you follow me? Because if you put it all in one bar grievance, like I said, he did this, and he did this, and he did this, and he did this. This, and this, that's 4 bar grievances. But it's not. That's considered one bar grievance because it's on one piece of paper. Do you understand? It's not like writing a criminal suit. Okay? So, one at a time. Most of these lawyers have never been bar grieved. And once they get bar grieved, it's like, what, huh? Yeah, they get fearful. They get scared because it's like, oh, no, nobody's ever done this to me before. Right. And everybody's stupid. And if they have been bar grieved, they put it all in one. No. I can't stress to you enough. Pick out one thing. That's one bar grievance. Send it off. Second one. Same thing. One subject. Wait 2-3 weeks. Send it off. So they can't say it's 2 bar grievances. You see, 1 bar grievance. They're separate. You waited a time frame between the 2, and you sent it off. Just keep picking out things that they've done and stuff, and keep sending them off, sending them off, sending them off, sending them off. I mean, all of a sudden, he's got 1 bar grievance against him. He's like, oh, son of a bitch. 2, what the hell? 3. Now he's getting worried because, now all of a sudden, he's got some, look, more than likely they're not going to find anything wrong with what he did. And the insurance companies know this, okay? The insurance companies know the Bar Association isn't going to really do anything to their attorney, But they are smart enough to know where there's smoke, there's fire, and we could possibly get sued. See? That itch. But anyways, the thing of it is it's powerful stuff, because now you got the guy's attention. He's gonna be very careful what he does and what he says and a whole bunch of other stuff. And you know what? If you bar grieve, somebody gets an attorney and comes at you, you bar grieve that attorney. If you call up and the secretary, his secretary's, they're like, oh, who is this and what's this about? Well, I'm so and so, and you're the person they're trying to come after and sue, and she's nasty with you. That's a bar grievance. See? If you walk in there and they treat you not nice, that's a bar grievance. You see, there's all kinds of bar grievances. And that's what I'm getting at, is all of a sudden he may look at the people that he's representing, look at him and go, I have to withdraw from this case. They're like, why are you withdrawing? And if he says to them, well, that's because I'm being bar grieved by this guy, that's a bar grievance. You see, that's a bar grievance. He's not supposed to run around telling people. See? But he may come up with some excuse why he can't continue on the case for these people. Well, my caseload, I just realized, my caseload got real heavy. I got this case coming up, and I'm not going to be able to do your case justice, but I'll recommend you to somebody else. So you may just thwart that person, that attorney, because you have bar grieved him. And not once, but twice, 3 times, or as many as you can. So, yeah. These attorneys are slippery. They're tricky. And they're liars. You know what the bar stands for? BAR. British Accredited Registry. British. It's not American. It's not America. It's British. It's a foreign fucking identity. And guess what? There's I think, if I remember right, I don't know, it might have changed, but it used to be 7, there were 7 companies out there that would insure attorneys. But every one of those companies, the main insurer is Lloyd's of London. Lloyd's of London again, British accredited, see? So if all 7 of these and it all goes back to one, it doesn't matter. This one drops the guy. Okay, this one drops the guy. This one drops the guy. It doesn't. Lloyd's of London. They're the ones that underwrite it all. See? So, yeah, the guy can't run. So he's got to be very careful to keep his license and a whole bunch of other stuff. The same thing with, see, a lot of your judges have, a lot of your judges still have their bar cards. They still have a bar card. They're still lawyers. You can do the same thing with the judge. Judge is fucking with you, bar grieving. One at a time. Not lump them up. One at a time. And not only that you can go after him on a bar card, but he also has judicial, just go on the statutes. He has judicial things he has to meet also, and you can send that into the Supreme Court to maybe have him disciplined there. But then again, when you're doing this to a judge, the same thing happens, people. The county's insurance. See, they're supposed to call up the insurance company and says, yeah, we got a judge that's, got a bar grievance against them, and, we got to call you to let you know, because if we don't call you, you could drop us. Just like your insurance. You get in an accident, you don't call them, all of a sudden they go, what the hell, you got in an accident last month, why didn't you call us? They could drop your ass. They could raise your rates. Same thing with judges. Same thing with the bond ratings. Judges, again, see, they work for the municipality or the county, you see. So when you go after a judge, that's affecting the county's insurance. That's also affecting the county's bond ratings again. See what I'm saying? And somebody oversees all this. Just remember that. Powerful stuff. But I can't stress to you enough, one complaint at a time. Don't lump them up in one. You might have several grievances, but it's still one complaint. One complaint, one piece of paper. Just remember that. He did this, send it in. He did this, send it in. He did this, send it in. All separate. Keep copies of everything you do, and so on and so forth. And this stuff, it's very effective. Because if they try to retaliate against you, well, that's just it. They're retaliating against the witness again, see? Very bad for them. You can write criminal charges against them. Criminal again, see? This is what I say. Send this stuff out to your friends. Send this out to your family. Send this out to the people on your list so they can go, oh, really? I got remedies. That's right. There's remedies in the law. That's right. You're using their own system against them. That's right. They don't tell you this stuff. But they're not, quote, above the law. Remember Letitia James or whatever? With Trump? There's no one against above the law, blah, blah, blah. And here she's out there. Well, the reason she knew all about this stuff is she's out doing it. And now she's getting sued, too, by him. You see, this is what I'm saying. It opens up lawsuits, too, for you to go after them for violating your rights. So I'm saying, people, powerful stuff. Powerful. And this is stuff that will help you throughout your life. Doesn't matter. Car accident, somebody slips, falls down. It doesn't matter. They get lawyers. Insurance companies have lawyers. Companies have lawyers. You go at the lawyer. Well, the lawyer's trying to sue me. He's doing this. Arguing the son of a bitch. Go after his bar card. Go after his insurance. Oh, judge is doing this to judge. Yeah, right. Go after the judge. Go after his insurance. Go after the county's insurance. Go after their bond rating. I mean, and the thing of it is, you're sitting here watching this go on, like with Trump and this Letitia James. Anybody could have wrote a bar grievance against her and sent it in. It doesn't matter if you're in if she's in New York and you're in California, you can still write a bar grievance against her and send it in. I don't like what she's doing. Okay, well, she did this, this, and this. Write it down. There's one bar grievance. Send it in. 2-3 weeks later, another bar grievance. Send it in. You see, if one person did that in each state, she'd have 50 bar grievances against her, wouldn't she? And you don't know for what the other people are writing their bar grievances, but all of a sudden she gets all these bar grievances coming in at her. The county or the city's going, what the hell? You got to call up the insurance company and say, well, and then it's like, well, it's like, what the hell's going on here? Get this under control. We're not getting our ass sued. We'll drop your ass. And then the bond ratings. Oh, yeah. So, people, send this stuff out. Tell people about these last 3. This one and the other 2. And I've talked about this stuff in my older stuff, too. But people don't pay attention, man. They just go through life with their head stuck up their butt. So, and then they, what do I do? What do I do? I told you what to do. Take the matters into your own hands and kick ass. Okay? Kick ass. Don't worry about these people. They're paper tiger. That's all they are. Paper tigers. China, paper tiger. Man, if you went back years ago to my videos, I've always said China's nothing. It's a pushover. They're nothing. I mean, and the next big place where a lot of this manufacturing and a whole bunch of stuff's going to take over is India. Why? Look at their population. It's huge. And they can afford to do the same thing. Except I think they're a little smarter than the Chinese. See, the Chinese, they're not very smart. They're idiots. They can line their own pockets at the top, but that's foolishness. You gotta line everybody's pocket. You gotta bring everybody up, and so that's a whole other story. Y'all have a good one.